Sending email programmatically is a very common need. In this video, we will see how using Java, we can send emails first without attachments and then with attachments. Here I have Spring Tool Suite, which is a flavor of Eclipse. Let us create a new Java project, give it a name email, click Finish. We will need the Java mail jar file for the email functionality. So let us download it first. Let's Google Java mail jar download. Let's click on the GitHub link for Java mail Java EE. Here we can download the jar file, as well as here is the Maven dependency if we are using Maven in our project. Let me download the jar. Save the file. Now back in my project, let me right click, choose Properties. In the Java build path, Libraries, let me choose Add External Jar, go to our Java mail jar file and say OK. Click Apply and Close. Let's now write code by right clicking on the source and choosing New Class, give it a name Send Email. Include a main method and click Finish. Now, first let us define variables for the authentication info. The username, password to log into our email account, using which we want to send the email. So over here, enter your username and password appropriately. We are going to be using Yahoo Mail Server here, but you can send it using Gmail, your company email server, or any other email server you have access to. Let's create a new properties file. Let us set the property of mail.smtp.auth to true for enforcing authentication. The start TLS.enable switches the connection to a TLS enabled one. You may choose to use the SSL enable property instead. Next, we put the mail.smtp host as Yahoo. The mail port is 587. For the email server you are using, put the property value appropriately. Let's start a new session by using session.getInstance, passing in the properties file, and the second argument being an authenticator, using javax.mail.authenticator. We do password authentication, passing in the username and password. Let's fix the imports. Next, let's start our mail message by using new MIME message, passing in the session. Let us set the from property. So let us first declare these variables: from mail, which is the sending email, to mail, which is the destination email. So now back here in the message.setFrom, let us pass in the new internet address with from email. Let us surround it with a try catch block. Next, let's add the recipient with message recipient type and to. Notice you can set blind carbon copy recipients also similarly. Again, let us add the new internet address of the to email. So you can add this command multiple times to add multiple to or CC or BCC addresses. Let's set the subject as subject line. Using message.setText, let us set the body text of the email, here email body text. Now at this point, let me take you to the Yahoo email settings, the account security settings. By default, the allow apps that use less secure sign-in is turned off. For our test, let's turn it on. You have to similarly turn it on for Gmail. I'm making this change just for the demo and then I will revert it back to off. But in production, use the appropriate settings in conversation with your email administrator so that you do not get authentication errors due to this setting blocking it. I have made changes to reflect my username and password, the from email and the to email in the variables above. Let's finally put the transport.send passing in the message to actually send the message. Let's run it by right clicking and choosing Run as Java Application. I did not put the SMTP host name correctly. It is smtp.mail.yahoo.com. Let's fix it. Let's do a system.out.println to indicate that the mail was sent successfully. Run it again and we see our message was sent successfully. And here in my destination email account, I see the email, the subject line we had put, and in the body our message. Now let us see how to send email messages with attachments. We start off by creating a multi-part variable called email content. A multi-part content, as its name suggests, combines multiple parts together in a single body. So it can have a part for text message, another part for a PDF attachment, another part for another attachment, etc. First, let's create a text body part, which is a my body part. To this, we set the text as the text we want to put in the body. Let's say my multipart text. Next, let us create the attachment body part. Let's call it PDF attachment. Here in my docs folder, I have a PDF file which we will attach to the message. So to the PDF attachment, let's call the attach file method and pass in the full path of the file and the file name. Let's catch the IO exception. So similarly, we can continue to create more body parts if we have more attachments. Once we are done, we attach all the body parts to the multipart. So we call email content.addBodyPart and pass in the text body part. Similarly, we attach the PDF body part. Let's run it. Oh, we got an error for no my message content. That is because we have to associate the multipart to the email message. So we say message.setContent and add the multipart to it. That is it. Let's run it again, and this time it is successful. Let's go to our email, and here is our message with our subject line. If we open it, we see our body and our PDF attachment. In this video, we saw how to send a simple email message, and then we saw how using multipart we can send attachments as well as body text to our email message. Thanks for watching.